you're just on. So this is our intermediate get ready for the day routine. We're getting towards your fascia, so it's kind of slow, continuous movements, and just waking up your whole body to get ready for the day, and making sure you go about your day a little more alert and awake. And it's also good for preventing injury because you're already up and moving, and everything is activated. So there flies. Push your feet a little wider than your shoulders, and we're just going to bring them in and out. Through our arms up and down. Exhale and up, breathing in and down. And we're going to continue on with that as we bend our knees going down. Now this is not like a true bend. It's just like I call a loosening of the knees. It's just a little kind of letting them go and straightening them back up again. So we're not doing too much at once. We're just starting out. It's like you're flapping great big wings. And this one, as you exhale, I want you to try and twist right here in the middle as you come down. Trying to, feeling like you're twisting right here in the middle. And coming back up, down, and shoulders up, and shoulders down, shoulders up, and shoulders down. I'm just switching direction to show you. And rolling, try see if you can isolate just your shoulders. Nothing else is moving, just your shoulders are working. If you have to make the movement smaller, that's okay. Just try and isolate that movement, and then we're going to go forward. Also just our shoulders. Is there a little sniffly? That just came on suddenly. So it comes and goes, so I think it's an allergy instead of some kind of illness. And we'll roll back again. But this time I want you to take your whole body, well, not your whole body, your upper body, so your chest. It's like somebody is pulling you up to the sky by your chest. And like back. You can kind of let it slump. You can feel your upper back stretching out as you roll forward and back. And then you move the same thing forward, taking your body with you. And coming back up again. And shaking your head no, but this is a very gentle, smooth movement, just at the top of your neck. And coming back to the middle, and now bobbing up and down. Again, this is just happening in your head here. And then you look up the sky, the birds, and down, and sky, and sky, and down, and sky, and down, and sky, and down. And feel your chin has a weight on it. Where it sinks to your chest, and then your one ear to one shoulder, and then that weight of your chin is going to sink down again without coming up. And the other ear is going to meet your shoulder. Go back and forth. And coming back to the middle. Breathing enough. A little stretch here, very gentle one. Unless you have neck issues, in which case just skip this one. Don't want to push something as delicate as your neck. This is only if you've been doing this kind of thing. And stretch it back a little. And stretching it forward. And I like to go and do one side of my neck. Feel it lengthen all the way to your back, and then to the other side. And to the middle again. Up. And rolling it back up again. Let's get right down to our legs. And then put one behind you. Grab onto something for this one. If you got something nearby, something sturdy. And you're gonna lean into your front leg, stretching out that back one. And coming up and bending the back leg, so you get a different stretch. Another calf. And you're gonna do an ankle circle, that back leg, rolling in, and then rolling out. Now, putting it down in front of you, lean into it, unroll your feet. And I want you to push into the floor to bring it back to your back leg. So you're pushing your weight forward, pushing it into the ground, and pushing back. And into the ground, and pushing back, and into the ground, and pushing back. And again, hang on to something if you got it nearby. Quite a nice stretch. This feels nice in the morning. Anytime. And you can look it back if you want. And switching around to the other leg. Leaning towards it so you get a nice long stretch to the back leg. I kind of like to go bounce up and down, but very gently this morning. Coming back up and leaning into the lower leg. This is the knee that creaks here. Back. Creaky. And sending that one forward. Ankle circles in. Ankle circles out. And putting down in front of you, and you're leaning towards it and pushing into the ground. Come back up. And leaning forward into it. And pushing it back up. And leaning forward. Back up. Forward. Pushing that up. Bringing it up. And stretch that quad out a little. Or a lot. I like this one. I was on my legs a lot yesterday. Yeah, most days, but yesterday it was really a long day, so it feels good to stretch out. And coming back to the middle. So here we're gonna open and close, fingers and toes. Try and mimic that hand movement with your toes, that you're closing them and then opening them like a fan, stretching them out. And just your forearms are coming up. And then your forearms are coming out to the side. Rotate them a little bit outwards. And keep them there. Move to the side, to the front, side, front, to the side, to the front, to the side, to the front. And bring it up, stretch your arm behind you. And stretch the other arm behind you. And I want you to see if you can stretch this one going towards the back. So it doesn't matter how high you lift it up, but see if you can keep it, your elbow facing forward. And you're going to pull it up with your other arm to see how much you can stretch it there. And the other arm. Just pulling it back, and it can be however high it reaches. Here too, pushing it up. I just want you to feel that area, and as you become more flexible, you'll feel it in a different place. This holds true for your whole body. So, you're going to bend forward, this at the waist, and feel your stomach engaging, and then the lengthening as you come up. The rest of your body is still, not doing anything else. Just kind of bowing at the waist. And this time as you bow, you reach for the ground with one arm, and then the other arm. So you're doing a little twist as you go up and down. And now reach lower. You can bend your knees here. This is a smooth movement. And feeling that bend right in the waist. And stay there, just lengthen a little. And flat back and forth like a helicopter. Well, not flapping, it's Spinning, I guess. And staying down there, and sending your knees or wherever they can reach. Try to flatten your back like a tabletop. And you can straighten there. Bending them. This is a little bit of a deeper knee bend. And each time you straighten up, see if you can pull your body over a great big arc closer to your legs each time. And if you exhale, as you go down, that makes it a little easier. And nice deep knee bend as you're pulling your back flat and closer to your legs. And coming back up and staying here for a stretch. And stretching one leg. And stretching the other leg. And middle. And back up. Do our weight shift. Remember that your shoulders and hips are forming a square, so these are the corners. These are the sides. Now to take that whole square, and you're gonna slide it along a flat surface. So you're not gonna let it get a shape. You're gonna keep that square. You're just gonna slide, just pushing the ground with this leg to one leg, and then pushing to the ground and to the other leg. And I should feel like all your weight is being pushed onto this one leg. If you needed to, you could take that leg up and push it to the ground. Right to the other side, and push it to the ground. Right to one side. And pushing the ground, and go to the other side. And let's do that once more, just going forward and back. And probably going to leave it there. So we have a choreography workshop in a few minutes after this. Give me your square flat here. Remember, you don't want to be pushing your hips forward out of shape. And move that whole square along the flat surface. And switching legs. So we're starting a new piece. This is going to be a short one, but this one, we try and learn some new techniques, some new things to practice with each piece. So this is kind of a more finer movements and kind of getting into the ground, trying to keep things smooth. So we're going to work on some of that. So it'll be a little bit of technique, more of that today. And we're going to start. This is going to be a short one, but I do want you guys to bring back up to just practice these techniques so you have them for your next piece and piece after that, whatever else you're doing. So inhaling and exhaling, and then reaching to the walls, touch those walls. Bring this arm in for a hug. Great big Wednesday hug. You did it, yay! Thank you for being here, my Flutterflies. It is so good to see you. Thank you for being there, for supporting. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have already, thank you so much. It is wonderful to see the community growing. And it's so much easier when we do these things together, because otherwise, I'm not sure if I would have dragged myself out of bed and got myself moving if it wasn't for you guys. So everything is easier when we do it together. So if you want to hop on again in just a few minutes, we'll be starting our next piece. It's La Japonaise. So it was a duet with Queen back from 1987, and he wrote the lyrics himself, and it's got some really beautiful moments. This is just going to be a piece of the song, short one, to practice some new techniques. So I hope you join me then, my Flutterflies. My love to you, and happy Wednesday. Bye-bye.